just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. In motion is Myers. On 2nd down, Ritter. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's Ritter. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. from the shotgun. It's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Here's Lawrence to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Jacob Halley, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second and goal.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Madison. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Madison again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now Ritter. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
From the red zone now. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Throwing here, Ritter. On the move, headed right.
And that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the gun, a run from fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. The opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's out of bounds just before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Lawrence working from the gun. That's Thomas. He's got it. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ritter setting up to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. From the 37. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He gets this one to Myers. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but Not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Ron, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to try with Etienne. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 22 on 2nd down. He's trying to push the field. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. It's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They go play action here. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he crosses midfield before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders. With it, 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Gets himself free. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Ritter. Complete, it's Myers. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Ritter. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. White on 1st and goal. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. A lot of grass ahead. Brushes him off with ease. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Now Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. The kick by Shudak is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's got to gain a 6 there. Marcus Epps making the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the gun, ETN gets it. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They go right back to ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Catch is made down the right sideline. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's into the hands of White. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. Ritter to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Ritter looking to throw. He's got it! And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lawrence working from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw on third down. He gets this one to Myers. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing.
Raiders 17.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Ritter setting up to throw. He connects downfield on 4. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down and goal to go.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Ritter. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's White. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. He's back to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it'll be Raider football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on second down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
This is hauled in by Myers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing here, Ritter. Complete, it's Myers. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders losing by 7. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Offense to the line for second down. ETN again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
ETN on third down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside at 50 yards. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running it here with ETN. And this one doesn't go far. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this streak will live to see another